it honestly kind of makes me a little bit sad that on my dating videos, I feel like a lot of women comment. Okay, so I feel like it's a collective feeling. I mean, like, it's really weird because I feel like a lot of women want to be approached, or they want to be in a relationship, or they want to date or whatever. Do men feel the same? Like, genuinely, do men feel the same way? And I'm just asking, like, out of curiosity, like, is there like a problem where like men feel like women don't want to be like approached, or like don't want to be in a relationship? Like, do they, like, are they scared? It's like a genuine question, okay? Because I've been getting like a lot of feedback, okay, like comments, DMs, whatever, on my last video, which is about like dating. And a lot of people are like, yeah, it's the same, it's the same. And I don't see a lot of like men. I do get some like DMs from men saying the same thing, but like I wonder if men feel the same way, or if they're like intimidated to like talk. Like, what do we do? Like, how do we fix this genuinely? Genuinely.
Didn't give up on love. They gave up on chaos. There is something strange that's been happening, and almost nobody is talking about it honestly. Look, men aren't complaining anymore. They are not protesting. They are not even arguing online like they used to. They are just gone. Not angry, not bitter, not radical, just quiet. And that silence is the loudest signal you should be paying attention to. And if you're a man who's realized peace is more valuable than validation, smash the subscribe button, because this channel is for men who've stopped chasing approval and started choosing clarity. Now let's talk about what this silence really means. If you're watching this, chances are you felt the shift in yourself. You used to care more. You used to try harder. You used to explain yourself. Now you value quiet mornings. You value predictable routines. You value your money staying where you put it. You value your peace not being negotiated. And here's the key part most people misunderstand. You don't arrive here because you lost. You arrive here because you learned. Men don't check out after one bad experience. They check out after a pattern. So let's say the quiet part out loudly and calmly. Men didn't stop chasing women because women changed. Men stopped chasing women because the incentives disappeared. And here's what men noticed over time. The first is that effort was required. Appreciation was optional. Men were expected to initiate, to plan, to pay, to lead, to absorb rejection gracefully. But appreciation, respect, consistently, those became conditional, or was still expected without reciprocity. So men noticed the imbalance. They just didn't announce it. The second thing is that drama was framed as depth. Conflict became passion. Instability became emotional intelligence, and boundaries became controlling. Men who wanted peace were told they are boring. Men who wanted clarity were told they were cold. So men adapted naturally. They stopped explaining. They stopped arguing. They stopped engaging. Not out of spite, but out of self preservation. The third thing is that modern advice punished men for having standards. Men were told to just be patient, to communicate more, to do the inner work. But every time a man tried to enforce boundaries, he was framed as insecure, as emotionally unavailable, as afraid of commitment. Eventually, men realized something crucial. The system rewards men who tolerate chaos and shames men who refuses it. So men stopped playing. Now let me tell you what happens next. Because I've watched older men live this out. Many of them reach out to me every day. They share their stories and their experiences. The men who opt out don't spiral, they stabilize. They build cleaner lives. They sleep better. They save more. They speak less and they choose carefully. They stopped needing to be understood. They stopped needing to be chosen. And something uncomfortable happens for the culture. Men who stop chasing are no longer controlled by shame. They don't argue with narratives. They don't try to fix broken systems. They simply withdraw their energy. And that's not weakness, that's leverage. And here's why this quiet exodus scares people. A man who wants nothing is dangerous because he can't be manipulated. No amount of guilt, no amount of labels, no amount of moral pressure, no amount of social shaming, no amount of it works on a man who's already at peace. And that's why men choosing solitude are framed as broken, they are framed as lonely, they are framed as avoidant. Because admitting that men are content breaks the story. Here's the truth: many men aren't lonely, they are undisturbed. Some men will hear this and feel attacked. Others will feel understood for the first time in years. This channel is not about convincing anyone, it's about clarity. So if you're a man who has chosen peace over performance, who's chosen silence over chaos, who's chosen self respect over validation, you are not alone. You are just early. And if this makes people uncomfortable, good. This channel isn't for everyone. It's for men who've quietly stepped out of the noise and never look back. Share with your brother who needs to watch this. Smash the subscribe button and see you in the next one.